visitor's sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Ready?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first. Play, second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Richardson. A ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Back to Taylor on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And they're using that in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now it's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior with every team he joins. And to his credit, he showed me those expectations and doing everything in his power to follow through.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the C's part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over your call of this play, partner.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Red on red.
1-yard line.
Here we go.
Turton looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Bring it. Hot.
He'll try again. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Cowboys.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Colts at 11-2 now, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Richardson going to move him around. Taylor will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now, Richardson back to throw it. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Hey.
Lawrence will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on
on the play, and that will bring up second down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46.
Lawrence going to throw again. That's complete. It's Bashal Tootin.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, check that.
Now Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Again, it's Lawrence.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Anthony Richardson and the offense back out.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of that.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Richardson looking to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton, 51 yards.
And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Lawrence.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground.
Has another first down at the Colts 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 34-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Colts 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 26.
And the Jaguars, first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Run back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. He's got the hook up to Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. They'll try and do this himself. Touchdown, Jaguars! Facial Tilton from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He is hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Give the pass break up there to Christian Fulton.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And
he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Warren. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Come on.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dances by at the 20. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go play action now. Lawrence. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Moore, the man in motion. From the 41, Lawrence. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
The Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Goes to the right side here. Complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Nice little juke. And he is going to have the Jags first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
All right, let's go. Go. Come on.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking outside, and he's got him in. That's more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Lisa 24.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 2nd down, goal to go. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for the Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Richardson to throw it. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Richardson.
At the 45.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First down.
Warriors, 17.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Now Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Schwartz. And the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Richardson looking to throw it. Catch made by Slayton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. And the Colts first down.
Throwing now is Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down 35-31. A little over 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Hey, Soko, it's hot. It's hot.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Pass complete, Thomas.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Lawrence.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's 1st and 10.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here's 1st down. Here's Lawrence.
This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield.